now that we have this website working, everything's looking good, but let's do a little fine tuning. One thing we want to do is, it seems like things are a little bit slow. When I click that button or click that button, either the about or the work button, it's just too slow. I mean, especially the work button. It takes forever for that photo to pull in. So I'm going to start there. And what I have to do is, first of all, this action script here that tells it where to stop. Remember, it's playing there from frame 50 to 75, right? So it stops there, and I need to now make that stop earlier. Say 62 or so. I now also need to grab these motion tween keyframes. Oops, not just the keyframes, but the end, and pull them over to that same frame where I have the stop. Okay, so now the animation from 50 to 62 is much quicker. I kind of stopped a little bit before. Okay, and it seems much more responsive when I click it. Do a preview of that so you can see when I click on work. It takes much less time to get in there. Let's do the same thing with the about button. Okay, so here I'm going to grab this end keyframe. I'm going to move it about halfway in between. Now I could delete these frames if I wanted to. Just go to remove frames. It's not really necessary because I'm going to pull this stop again over to that frame where I have my ending keyframe. And so no one's ever going to see this section between 36 and 50. You know, there's nothing there. Here's the about section. Here's nothing that no one will ever see. And here's our work section. Okay, so now I've made things a little bit snappier with the about and the work, and it feels a little bit more organic. Now this is another reason why I erred on the side of having it too slow initially, because if I wanted to make it longer and make a slower animation instead of a faster animation, you know, I'd have to move everything from where I was on frame 49 over to the right, which means that I'd also have to move all of this stuff in the work section over to the right. It would have been a bit of a project. So it's always best to go slow to fast instead of fast to slow. Anyway, one other thing that will make things seem and feel more organic and logical, better usability, is sound. We need a little bit of sound in here, and we need to learn how to work with sound in Flash.